So now coming to fraud, right? There is a good news and the bad news. The bad news is that overall fraud is increasing, but good news is that many of these frauds, what is termed as friendly fraud, is completely preventable, right? So this is I'm just linking it to what Mr. Muhammad was asking. Friendly fraud. What is a friendly fraud? Friendly fraud is basically fraud committed by your own customer. It is not somebody who's sitting in some corner of the world and scamming you. It is a customer who has come to you, used his or her card and availed the products and services and said that no, I didn't receive the product, or the product was faulty, or the service was faulty, or service was not up to the mark. And believe me, there are social media channels, there are YouTube channels, which tell you how to raise a chargeback, and these are proliferating, and this is a huge issue. So that's that is something which all of us need to be concerned about. But at the same time, the good news is that it is perfectly preventable, and we will show you how. This is something which I spoke about, right? In the previous slide. These manual processes that you have put in place, you need to have certain rules and in a documented manner. What are those parameters? It is up to you to decide, because if you are from a travel industry or car rental industry, professional services or document clearing services, the questions or the parameters that you will put will be different. But nevertheless, you need to put them in place in a documented manner, so that anybody who sees it can follow it. Whether you are there or somebody in your team does it, should be able to do it. I think we had already touched upon the real cost of fraud is not $1 for $1 of fraud. It is much higher. Different estimates anywhere between 4 to 5 times. And this is friendly fraud epidemic, which I spoke about. 72% of chargebacks is just another refund option. So instead of refunding the product, they call up the bank and say that no, I want to dispute the transaction, right? I'm not happy with the product or something like that. And here is a telling sort of fact. 80% find it easier to call back when call the bank than contact the merchant. So if you are able to have a relationship which is regular, which is and which is through a phone or a WhatsApp, this can come down significantly. Because if they have to if they call you, then you can clarify things and sort out things before they approach the bank. That way the dispute will remain a dispute and not become a chargeback. So that's the key thing to remember, right? How do you make it yourself accessible, right? How do you ensure that when they call you, you are available to answer their calls, not only before the sale but after the sale also?